welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And strong coverage there, tackling at the 11-yard line. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Bootleg looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Wade. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Aggies are on the move here. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Hand off to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Looking to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own.
He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. He'll lose a few yardage. It's going to be the final play of the first. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. But they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Returner decides to field it. Returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, let's see what they can get here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Jet sweep call. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Change of direction. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And now they run the draw play. Breaks free. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's when you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Sack sets up 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his 1st attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch made on the right side.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's just... Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And it falls in. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat. had up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down to the 27. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big...
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Hale. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking for his back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver makes the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go. And they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset, but we just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of... You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Johnson wants to throw it. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
All right, the offense wanted a first down there, but they got the completion, and now it sets up a 4th down situation where it's manageable. I can accomplish it, and yes, I'm going for it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walters. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires to the big fella. He's inside the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And now a chance to pull even. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese. And
Lets it fly. Makes the grab alongside. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play.
Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Finds us back in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here's a heat, and they got him. A sack. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Hale. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Johnson looking to throw. Buys a little time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Dances away. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed to... They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hale. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Hale. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown. Yeah.
Number 10.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Leaves it with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5- and 6-yard.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it past the marker. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to... Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Going right to work up top. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Rebels. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. He's got him. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Walter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Converts on fourth down, still going. They make the to stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the big guy tries to barrel in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And I just love...
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Johnson looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made, and they'll... So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, turning it on! They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got a man, it's Winston. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It falls incomplete. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock.
And he's got it inside the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And a lot of times late in football games,
so the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Quarterback making checks. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Might as well stick with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And they'll push that. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Houston, Texas, today at NRG Stadium, as we are going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are back.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The short hands, it's Hale. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He's got the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the...
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Hale. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Right on the money. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Woo.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
No chance for a return, he makes. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Gonna look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Spillman. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions and giving up some yards in the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He tries to take the top off. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Big fella moving. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Trying to bull his way in. He was angling for that pylon, and the defense stopped him short on 4th and goal.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Catch in the middle. It's Hainsworth. It's a running room. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Maddox. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Utes decide to punt it away.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds a man on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback moving. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, this defense has their hands.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Hale. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close it. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what.
Wide open spaces. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal. Touchdown, Aggie. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Stands in and takes the hit. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.